All right, I think we are good to go here.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even update the feature match. Well, I only got to update the one side, right? They haven't started yet, have they?
No.
No, but I think Kyle missed the voting.
No, I voted.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Okay.
Which side did you vote for?
I voted for John Dasmo.
Yep, just like everyone else.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was mostly John
Overwhelming.
Dasmo, so I voted for the other side just because of odds. But
Oh, yeah. It just becomes a risk versus reward. Payoff is huge.
Exactly. We went over that for a moment. It was like 12K versus 200 or something.
Yeah,
It's like
it was
12K versus 600.
it was.
Well, that's because I dumped 5K.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I have 51K
Coming back. Oh, no,
points.
51K. Why don't you just like throw 51K at him and make him play a deck?
What do I have? How do I do that?
You just have to like donate or something.
Oh, and yeah, you spend your channel points.
You just spend your channel points.
All right.
Should make Terran right there 50K. I could just do it.
Yeah.
I need to come up with a good deck, though, that'll
You
torture
don't.
Terran.
You don't count.
But he doesn't count?
No, you don't count.
Oh, so he can just force you to do it.
I mean, if he just sends me a deck list, I'll probably just play it anyway.
Violent
Like,
Waves, I would build if you like mono red prowess, I would probably do Is It Blitz.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
It gives you expressive iteration and Murktides.
But
Maybe
between
not Is It Blitz because of price. Maybe just go like Boros Blitz. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Boris Blitz is super good too.
Yeah.
You but Boros Blitz, you're not having to worry about the expensive blue side. All right. All right. Players shake each other's hands.
Winner takes 500, loser takes 3. Both are winners today.
Oh, both are definitely winners today.
$35 to get in, taking home a nice prize.
Oh yeah.
Yup. Which Cascade deck is better between Rhinos and Living End? I'm gonna say Rhinos right now because Rhinos doesn't care about graveyard hate at all,
True.
and there's a decent amount of graveyard hate. Just about every deck has graveyard hate in the board right now.
And the cards that stop rhinos, the cards that stop rhinos from cascading are the same cards that stop living in from cascading. So
Glimpse over both.
no,
A Man of Culture.
a man of culture.
We have deck lists for these players. We do not right now. We don't have digital deck lists. We can read them off again, but yeah, we've read John like 4 times. I'll read it. But we're gonna have digital ones afterwards. I'll upload all these deck lists on like MTG Goldfish and I'll post them on our Discord. So just join our Discord. Restore balance over all 3. That's very cultured. Good take.
I do appreciate the restore balance play.
Discord, Facebook, YouTube. All these matches will go, parsed up and titled on YouTube, so you can, if you want to watch any particular matchups, anything like that. Murktide playing mainboard EE? I don't believe so.
No,
but
Murktide
they do
is
have
playing sideboard EE.
2 in the side. So, all right, John Asmo one more time. For Asmo, thanks for the follow, DKC9. For Asmo, 4 Dragon's Rage Channeler, 4 Goy, 4 Overchase Daredevil, 4 Street Wraith, 4 Bolts, 1 Unholy Heat, 2 Traverse the Ulvenwald, which is sick tech, 3 Finale of Devastation, which is also sick tech, 4 Mesh's Bauble, 4 Cookbooks, 1 Pirate Spellbomb, and 1 Shadow Spear. And then land base is pretty standard, but 4 Urza Sagas, of course. Blue Red Murktide, 4 Ragavans, 4 DRCs, 1 Brazen Borrower, 1 Snapcaster, 4 Murktide Regents, and then 4 Lightning Bolts, 4 Unholy Heats. So he does have a lot of answers for Asmo, so we'll see what happens. 3 Counterspell, 4 Expressive Iteration, 3 Archmage Charm, 4 Baubles, 2 Force of Negation, and then basic land base there.
So, Violent Waves, my nephew was playing Boros Blitz, and he top 8'd in the last 1K we had, or 2K.
Yep.
So it's competitive.
Yeah, I would say Boros Blitz is a little more competitive. You just have access to like, Clever Luminancer is a very explosive card, but then you have access to some of the good white sideboard cards and stuff. And prismatic ending is very good. If you go to our YouTube and you look at the last, it didn't do great on camera, so don't take that to heart. But look at the last 1K we did, and you'll see it in the top 8.
And the deck list.
Yep, and the deck lists are in the description. So,
Alright. Finale of Devastation. Go get Asmo.
yep, 2 mana, 2 drop
And a
Asmo,
cookbook.
and put it
Alright.
on the battlefield. That's,
Well, the Murktide player was nice enough to just tell him to go ahead and pull the
go
cookbook
ahead
out.
and get
Right.
go ahead and get the cookbook.
Yep.
Love that.
Yeah, just go ahead and speed this up for me.
So let's.
We've both been here 10 plus
You-
hours.
You are Blitz with Dimelich on camera.
Oh, I was playing that, and it's fun. I don't know how competitive it is, but it's pretty sick when it works. They need some way to have haste. I was trying to run it with first day of class, but it's not great either. So
I thought first day of class was really good in that list, but it's not.
I mean, it's good in that list, but it still doesn't help it do its thing that much. Like it just doesn't make it that much more consistent. Oh, I didn't mean to do that transition.
There's a Ragavan. It's gonna clog up that board, not let Asmo swing in.
This is the finals. We're in the finals.
Yep. This is the for all the marbles. Winner takes 500. Loser takes 3. Both have already made it to the big money match though, because the last round the losers took home 150 cash.
Yep.
So which is not bad for the day.
Minimum doubled their money from last round to this round.
Yep.
So
Yep. So we're very aggressive with the prize payout. We basically pay out all the entry fee back out to the judge and the players. So we just want to put on a venue and put on the tournament for the players, and we're living our dream by streaming this and having a good time. I mean, that's really what we want to do.
And having a store full of players is
Yep.
great for us. So
A store full of like-minded individuals having a good time.
it's really nice that for the most part we all get along.
Yeah.
oh
like-
yeah,
like-
I
There's
Really?
very few people that I've talked to here that didn't just enjoy a conversation with.
So tacked him with a Ragavan, Asmo blocks.
Mm-hmm.
What's the play here? What was the reason for swinging into the Asmo?
Probably bluffing the removal spell, like the damage.
yeah, it's probably just a crazy good
But
bluff.
no, like all of his damage would be bolts or unholy heats. So,
Yeah,
and he wouldn't be trying to get another creature in the bin. I don't know what that thought was.
Oh, so he has the Oval Chase Daredevil, so it's going to be food.
maybe he just wanted. Did he need a creature for delirium or no?
No, he has DRC in the bin.
I'm not sure. Yeah, might have just felt like he was behind, so just kind of went for.
Went for the aggressive play here.
Yeah.
Tapu Lola says
Honestly-
this game is over.
Honestly, people don't do enough. Sometimes people try to play like, oh, like that's really bad. Like I'm gonna do this, but it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's bad, but it's you're out this time. Like
Yeah.
that's
Right. getting bluffing and getting the top card of the other player's library is probably more important than just that sitting there and never doing anything.
right. It's a Ragavan. It's useless if it doesn't attack. Like
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? It's a great blocker.
yeah.
Jokes. Please, chat, don't flame me.
Like, yeah, literally, what good does Ragavan do if it just sits there? So I can see that being a good attack. Actually,
We got another cookbook. We're gonna play the cookbook.
Wow.
And he's got
Another Asmo to go get the other cookbook.
Yep, this is what we were saying. Good luck playing creatures for the rest of the game.
With an Oval Chase Daredevil in hand and 3 cookbooks, that's 3 foods a turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna go get the fourth. He's gonna play another Asmo and go get another cookbook.
Yeah.
Which will mean basically two removal spells
Yeah.
a turn.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which even if a Murktide comes down with a full 5/5, it
That's-
still just gets blown up by the 4 foods.
Yeah, that's even if a Murktide comes down, even if he has a bolt or an unholy heat, it just isn't
The
gonna
largest
matter.
Murktide could be is a 7/7, and it just goes away.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yep. Go fetch up the land. Give it a little shuffle. Off for the cut. Feels good. Yep. We'll chase Daredevil. Make the food. Untap. Draw. Opponent. Yep. Pay 2 life. Cycle that away. Draw a card. Draw another land.
Doesn't he said as the late great as sorry, as the late great Shake Fordyce says, you gotta cook it by the book.
Late?
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't late mean he died? I sure hope not, dude. We just saw him tonight.
Robbie, now that you're back in the chat, please return my slow play token. Thank you.
You have a slow play token.
I do, and it's the best thing ever.
Just sit it out there.
No, I do. I will not hesitate to put that in front of a player if they're slow playing me.
That's toxic.
And it's a poker chip.
Oh
That's
my
solid.
gosh.
Yeah. I also use it as an upkeep reminder.
That's what
For
he
me
was
to
using
slow
it
play.
today.
Hide out all the DRCs and Ragamans. I don't think that's the move.
No. Well, yeah.
But
Moving to attacks.
valid idea.
Yep. Man.
Is there anything? I mean, I just at this board state at this point, I don't think there's anything the Murktide player can do.
No. Yeah, it's
We have
wrapped.
2 lands and some cards in
No
hand.
lands, like it's
Well, there is a Archmage's Charm in hand, so they can.
But we also
steal
have an
that.
Asmo in our hand. So, like, sure, it stops the issue for a moment.
Baba says he walked away with it.
I walked away with it?
no. He said Kyle has it.
Oh.
Nuh-uh.
Which Kyle? Is it a different Kyle?
I gave it to you, Bobo. I picked it up off the table and after you played and walked over and gave it to you.
I swear, Robbie, if you lost my slow play token,
Oh no.
I will send you back to Florida to go get me another one. I won't send you. You will pay for your own flight.
Get him Asmo. That deck is solid. Yeah.
Yeah, this John Dasmo deck is very good.
He's basically playing 9 copies of Asmo with the traverses and finales, but then Traverse can also just go get Urza Sagas when he wants to. So yeah, this Jun list is sick, and we'll have the deck list up afterwards. Yeah, Traverse can get Oval Chase when he needs it. It's just like, gets whatever piece. He's
Man.
got so many foods.
At what point? Oh yeah, are we gonna see the charm now?
Remember when people were playing like Jun Shadow and 4-color Shadow with Traverse and stuff?
Yeah.
Just go get their Shadow or go get whatever.
Can Asmo target herself?
Oh, he's making a construct.
Let me look it up.
Well, I'm saying like just like playing around Archmage's charm here. If you can just target Asmo herself. Oh, no. Oh, you just grant Archmage's charm the token.
Target creature deals 6 damage. So yeah, Asmo can kill itself.
Okay. Yeah. So it looks like Murktide player will take a 1/1 artifact.
Might have more Pokemon cards out on the battlefield at some point here than actual Magic cards.
Very true. Very true.
That's really funny, actually.
I wonder what Aaron Hammer feels about these Pokemon cards.
He's gonna get confused.
Pokey tokens.
Let's see here. Offer the cut. That deck's getting a little thin.
Nice. I appreciate you guys coming to the store and then coming into the stream and hanging out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Love it.
Yeah. Also, chat. I was here. Pog. We hit 1,000 followers today.
Yep, 1,000 followers. Broke the viewer record for
A magic stream in the shop.
for the Magic stream.
Shadow Spear on Asmo. That's gonna help the clock get up to 4 life. Well, down to 4 life for the Murktide player. He's got to know that this is pretty well done now, right? Gonna force some negation.
How often are we streaming? Do we have a tournament schedule? No, the 1Ks depend on when we can get a judge. We don't. Aaron is kind enough to come down here and do these for us. We don't have just like a local judge like that's always
Right.
on standby for us or anything like that. So it just depends on when we can get a judge. But we have these once a month. So just just be on the lookout. Join our socials like Discord and stuff. You know, we make several announcements of when they're gonna be, and then we also just stream like every Friday night and stuff. So
And a reminder, this 1K event,
Kyle was right. It was in my pocket.
is the next one gonna be modern? I would imagine.
yeah,
I would imagine the next one will be. So we may get to a point where we try to do more than one, and we try to throw a standard one in or something every now and then. But right now, until rotation, until Innistrad comes out, standard's just not in a good place. I believe, from what I'm seeing, I believe standard will be in a good place after rotation.
Yep.
So we
Motel
will be
Moxie.
looking to do that.
Yep. I think I really, I don't know if people remember, but standard was good at one point in time, and it was fun to play. When rotation would happen, people, you could come up with new decks. You could
It
do
was exciting.
dirtily stuff, and like
Yes.
it was actually fun. I loved playing standard back then, and like
So-
Eldritch Moon and stuff, like
So
Shadows.
2 things. A reminder about the 1Ks and the sign up process for us here at Apex. We did cap our sign out, our initial sign up lineup of 64 people in 16 hours
Yeah.
of the announcement. So, if you want to get in and have a guaranteed spot, follow us on Discord, follow us on our socials on Facebook, and when we post that link, just secure it, sign up. And also, to touch on standard, maybe during the next 1K or 2K that we have, we just get a poll, just like print out a bunch of sheets and ask players on how they would feel about a standard 1K.
Right. So Pioneer was asked, and Pioneer right now needs attention from Wizards,
Yeah,
and needs
dude.
to be put in a good place.
That's the thing. Like, I would love to do more formats and stuff. Like, not every. That's part of the reason we started the shop. Like, different shops and stuff might only have modern, and we wanted to be able to do every format. We cannot do standard right now, and it's literally just with like, it's Wizards. I can't say it any other way. Like, and Pioneer now. Pioneer has been slaughtered by Wizards. Like, they have pulled all support for it. It's just not going to happen. They said, oh, we're kind of going with historic now. We're not really going to put it on Arena. We're not releasing Pioneer Masters. Like, it's just.
So yeah, we do want to do more, but I mean, we also don't want to do something that's just not going to have support from the community.
Yeah, like, we can try to hold a standard tournament, but it's how many people do you think would show up if we hold a standard 1K right now?
No, I tore apart my standard. I don't even have a standard deck right now.
Yeah,
I mean, I would build one and play, but I mean, I don't have a standard deck right now.
I would low key be surprised if we had like 16 people for that.
Right.
Pioneer, I could see us having more.
Policeman, you are correct. And Modern right now is in such a good, healthy spot with
Yeah,
the highest meta deck is like 5%.
yeah, it's diverse, and it's actually, the gameplay is fun and interactive. Like,
Right.
I've had a blast commentating these games today. And you're always gonna have good decks in the format and stuff, and like, we've seen probably more Urza Saga than a lot of other cards, a lot of Dragon's Rage Channeler. Like, you're always gonna have good decks, but nothing is toxic right now,
Right.
and nothing is absurdly broken or anything. Like, it's actually just fun to play and exciting. And there's new stuff all the time still. Like, look at this Jund Asmo list. I've not seen this list until today.
Right. And then Boros Asmo.
Boros Asmo. I didn't see that until today.
And it top aided.
Yeah, and like, sometimes I get a little tired of Asmo because I try to play these blue-red decks. It's just good against me, but it's still like, I can't deny that it's cool to see these lists that are different takes on it and
Well,
different
you can
archetypes.
still, it's not like you lose the matchup. I mean, you can still win.
There's still gameplay, yeah.
Yeah, you can still win.
Played against a different deck each round today.
That's awesome.
4 people told me they sold their decks to buy blue-red Murktide. Yeah, I mean, there will be, it'll continue to shape up. Maybe blue-red Murktide starts to dominate, but I mean, like, it's still, rock, paper, scissors. Like, there's still going to be decks that smack Murktide. Murktide smacks some other decks.
So I personally, though, am super excited about Innistrad. I've already seen some sweet cards.
Love
The flavor
Innistrad.
is awesome,
Yeah.
and that gets me excited for Standard.
Innistrad is one of my favorite planes, and it also reminds me the last time Standard was like really good in my opinion.
Shadows of Innistrad.
Was Shadows over Innistrad, and then Eldritch Moon was okay, but Emrakul was a problem.
You guys didn't.
What's
You
up?
guys didn't like the Ravnica Allegiance standard?
Oh, it was good. It was actually good.
Nick,
Ravnica Allegiance was
Elementals is an awesome deck.
good. WTF is Standard.
So I have a quick anecdote on those Pokemon tokens. Those are expensive.
Bone Crusher.
Those food tokens are $5 a piece,
Wow.
and those tokens are actually titled suspicious food. It's a suspicious food token in Pokemon.
That's great.
And those Onyx are $40 a piece apparently.
Oh my god.
Now, Gideon was rough, but so I made the reason we're remembering it fondly is because Taryn and I, it was the first time we ever went to an event together by ourselves. We went to Baltimore to a Star City Games Open, and
Yeah.
I made a deck. I called it Angels over Innistrad, and it was this homebrew awesomeness. And I day two'd beating Tom Ross to get in. My last round was a win and into day two, and he was on mono white weenies, mono white aggro,
Yep.
and I beat him to get in, and it was like one of the coolest things ever. And that's why we're remembering Shadows over Innistrad fondly.
So
Yeah.
looking at this, we've got we're so close to Delirium now. Asmo, go ahead and get the cookbook. And as for we have what is that, Blood Moon? I wish I could tell. A Blood Moon, Bolt, Scalding Tarn, and a Bobble. So that is Delirium for those keeping track at home.
Does this Jun list actually cast any of its black cards?
It can.
For the most part, no. But I have seen it cast several Overchase Daredevils.
Yeah, a Wild Cyclops, that black green infect is pretty solid.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen that list. It's pretty good. And to the recent followers, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys. G Go 88 Motomoxy. If we didn't thank you already.
That's a good showing right there. EE on 0. We're gonna see this getting cracked now.
New follower, Nick Cowden, thank you.
How do you know it's Nick though?
Because he said he was here today.
It just says N Cowden. It could have been anyone.
Obliant, thank you.
Obliant, thank you. Wow, coming through.
Let's go, guys.
A Wild Cyclops. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Appreciate all the support, guys.
Don't worry, Taryn, it's still not enough. You can't quit your day job anytime soon.
Few more.
Full-time streamers, baby.
You got my kid needs to eat.
Hey, Soul Guide Lantern. That's pretty good.
Oh,
Tried it and Bjork took care of that today.
yeah, thank you. Those are Pokemon cards. What an astounding observation, Trident. I love you.
So that's a DRC.
There's a bolt. in
Mill in the
bin.
bolt.
We don't want the bolt. What?
Man,
What?
DRC doesn't say surveil, it says mill. You just you turn them and burn them, buddy.
So counterspell hitting the Soul Guide Lantern.
Yeah, Steelix is broken in this format, Trident. You didn't know that?
Cookbook.
$16.
163, Taryn.
Let's go, guys. Thank you so much.
To the moon.
Let's go. Who's on the Apex stock? Bolt's 2 weeks.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I bought all my Apex stock long ago.
We should go public.
Honestly, the first time I ever came in, I was just blown back.
No,
Loved it so
they're
much.
just tokens. Trident.
Yeah, so if something says like you make a token, like it's just like a placeholder. It really has text. Like they're using it for the constructs, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Constructs and food.
Well, they're not using the other Pokemon card. But yeah, the Steelix, for example, they're using it in place of the construct, which says its power and toughness is equal to the number of artifacts you control, and they're just using Steelix as like a cool placeholder for that because it's not an actual Magic card.
And it also follows the communication guidelines that Wizard of the Coast has for Magic Gathering.
Bolting down the Asmo.
That's good. You need to do that.
Yes, Asmo cannot stay.
There's a Murktide though, that exists.
Lyris plus EE is such a house against these kind of decks.
But if we just go discard a card now,
Ooh,
and then discard a card on our turn, play an Asmo, we just shoot down the Murktide again, right?
right. Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying. This
No, that's a 7/7.
That's a 6/6. Oh yeah, it is
It's
a
7. It's a
Oh,
7/7. Yeah, so that's good. This is what Blue and Murktide needs to do to actually have a chance. Bolt the Asmo, play a big Murktide, and ride that thing to victory. He's at 14 as well, which is pretty important.
And now that Murktide, that DRC has to attack.
Yeah, so he can just eat it, although he will probably just take the damage. Because he's out racing, and he knows that playing Asmo, killing it is the...
175.
Oh, let's go.
Let's get it.
175.
Let's hit 200,
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
Let's
Thank
hit
you.
200.
Thank you guys so much. Seriously.
Oh, another cookbook.
Bin the bauble. Okay.
He has Asmo, too, so
Mm-hmm.
that allows him to cast Asmo. Oh, he just
Oh
gonna
my
Oh,
gosh.
play another cookbook.
And that's a Daredevil.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's a surveil trigger.
The surveil trigger. So what happened is the surveil trigger actually happened first on the cast of the cookbook. So the cookbook was not in play.
So
So by surveilling over the Daredevil, the cookbook then enters, and then the Daredevil bounces back to hand.
and that's actually huge. I don't
Murktide player cannot play any spells this turn. And need too many. Like it has to have 2 mana up to be able to get this EE off. And if he wants
To kill the Asmo.
yeah. So if you
And the foods.
and the foods. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Not just throw the food out there.
yeah, and he's holding the Asmo very smart here because if he plays Asmo without having 4 foods up, he can't take care of this Murktide. So now he's gonna.
Guess what we can see right here? We can see Finale on 0 to go get an Asmo to force the EE, and then just play the Asmo from hand.
So what's
Right.
going on here is Jund Asmo did this slowly, made 1 food, have 4 to make the opponent blow up the EE before Asmo enters. Because once Asmo enters, there's no
Yep.
the Murktide is done.
Yeah.
So with the Asmo
Yeah,
on the stack,
He's got a Poppy here. Right?
yeah, he has to. There's a food token trigger on the stack too.
Yeah. Unless he has counters and he's debating countering the Asmo, I don't know which would be better.
I mean, either
This is
way,
really-
either way, the Murktide player
got
is
Arcane
losing,
Charm.
is going to lose this.
He's got
Because
counter.
that's fine. We have
Yep.
Finale of Devastation.
Yeah.
Yep. Finale 0. Go get an Asmo. Yep. Murktide player just nods his head, knows like, yeah, that's good.
Really, really good gameplay both ways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Patient.
Very good players. The lines here were incredible.
Oh, just pick the food up, set it down.
MTG Green Ranger. Thank you for the follow.
Does the Green Ranger have reach?
Keep the follows coming. Please hang out with us all the time. Love you guys so much.
Levi Bash. Thank you for the follow. Kegel. What up, Kegel? Kegel, you just not followed us.
What?
Man. Just
The
kidding.
3 mana Old Bay, the 3 mana counter was Archmage's Charm.
Yeah.
Yo,
Cran
Archmage Charm.
Flark, thank you.
Could have Archmage Charm take that Asmo. Just kidding, that's not a good line.
No.
Take the DRC. That's also not a good line. It's just so hard to deal with, man. Like, if
Oh.
you're,
And there's no foods in play for him to blow the engineered explosives up on. Like, yeah, sure, you get Asmo,
yeah, that's
but I don't think that's gonna hurt him too badly.
Yeah.
Oh, Unholy Heat to the DRC. DRC goes to the bin. Okay. Delirium check.
Yeah, he was. I think he's in trouble either way, whether he pops the foods or counters.
So the other line
It's-
was Murktide doesn't actually end up being lethal because he had 3 mana up. All he has to do is make 1 more food after the EE's gone off, gain 3 life from a food up to 10. Murktide's not lethal, and then get another turn and then just turn the corner. Although at that point you are in bolt range until you gain more life from a food.
Yeah, I mean EE probably was the
better line.
play. Well, EE's definitely better play if he knows he's got 2 Asmos like
Yes.
that. Like
Yeah.
has the finale.
EE just took care of it, but Finale's going to go get another one.
Dude, this finale is kind of insane.
That wasn't finale. That was a Traverse the Open
Oh,
World.
Traverse, yeah, Traverse and finale though. That package is nuts.
Yes. Voltaic, he does. And Wonder Boy, we will have the deck list on our Discord. We'll also put them up on Facebook and YouTube. The top 8. We don't do all 64 entrants, just the top 8.
Yeah, I could maybe do 16 this time. It's just a lot of work. Maybe we'll put one of the temps on it.
One of the temps.
All right.
This is the
Yes, Wonder Boy, this
finals,
is the
yeah.
top 8, but we don't have the live deck list at this point.
What Discord channel do we post the list in? I just post it in the MTG channel. Or sometime I can't remember if I do
The
I don't
announcements.
think I at everyone for that.
Yeah, congrats, Kegel with 16.
Okay, I got 16th. Nice.
Hitting the money today.
Money.
money.
And there's 3 foods.
Well,
Say hello to 3 foods every.
you know what's
every
gonna be
turn
really
for the rest of the
fun
game.
is when we
There's
get
another oval chasing or another oven in hand.
yeah. You know what's gonna be really fun when we
cookbook.
just slam these construct tokens.
Yep.
And we're just like, perfect.
Those are big.
Slap a shadow spear
This
on
is-
it. Call it good.
Yeah.
Man.
Pass turn.
Yep. Say go. I mean, not do anything
I'm
else.
assuming it's like make a construct, crack food, make a whole bunch of foods.
Yeah.
But then next turn just equip.
So make a construct. Make 3 foods. Yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 artifacts in play right now. It'll go to 9. Yeah, 9/9. With oh yeah, this is lethal. Once we land the construct token, it'll be a 9/9. Put a shadow spear on it, bring it to 10/10, trample, and then make 4 more foods.
Right.
14.
Looks like a Murktide coming down.
So just a reminder to everybody, apparently tonight I have to go home and can we schedule this for Tuesday
Yeah,
night?
this ran really late.
Yeah.
So I think it'd probably be a better idea to
So,
reschedule it.
Let me look at my,
Your schedule?
These typically end at like 9, and this one went to 10:30.
so obey the requirements in Ohio right now. There's no mask mandate and there's no vaccine requirements. Although fortunately here at our store, we're actually a pharmacy as well upstairs. So we actually offered the vaccine here. So a lot of the local people were able to get that directly from us, and a lot of our employees, I think actually everybody did.
Every one of our staff's
Yeah.
vaccinated.
Which we didn't have to mandate it. They all did it voluntarily, which was really nice.
Yeah.
So fortunate that way. But yeah, I'm going to look at my calendar real quick. Yeah, Tuesday night is clear. So I will keep my word. I will do it. But since this ran so late tonight,
It'll be more people will be
Yeah.
able to watch and stuff because it's going to be too
right.
late.
Tuesday night, I will get on and play the scary game that I'm to play since we broke 1K followers.
And that will be a hoot if you want some entertainment.
Yep. Think about it. Yep. Make the
Making
token. Yep.
Yep.
What are we gonna go get?
I don't know.
Sure.
What-
Sure.
Wait, what is it?
That's a Soul Guide Lantern.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's
I,
good.
I guess.
Yeah.
The only thing about the Soul Guide Lantern exiling the graveyard,
You just exile one card.
right, is that it'll make Murktide bigger.
Right. Temporarily, yeah. Oh, another Urza Saga. Yeah, so he might just the enchantment knocks him off Delirium this turn. I mean, he can go to his turn and he just gets it right back, but
Oh, he's sacking. So sacking full cookbook Terran. There's another one. Sacking cookbook
Cookbook get a
returns.
creature back, yeah.
Right.
Gonna get Asmo, and he's got a bunch of food, so he can just blow up the.
Who was that last follow?
Oh, and a
don't know.
donation. It's me, your boy, trying 50.
Putting Terran's kid through college.
Gosh, dang, Trident.
True.
Dude, okay.
Dude,
Trident
thank you
has
so much.
officially locked up the top donation spot.
Woo. Love you, Trident.
Yep.
Oh, Chase.
There it
game.
is.
Wow, well played.
Man.
Great
Dude.
game both ways. And
Dang.
Daniel Snyder, dude, he
Dude.
knows that deck. Like he,
yes, he does.
what a heck of a
Well,
pilot for that.
Someone called him a
John
mantis
Asmus.
earlier, right?
Say what?
Someone called him a praying mantis earlier.
I,
Mantis mentality, dude. I'm just
yeah.
kidding. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what that means, but
That's great.
Yes.
Awesome.
Again, to
The
all
Mo-
of our viewers
the Mosby,
making
thanks for the follow.
making this stream so fun to do and chatting with us. It's such an awesome feeling to have all of you here, and just thank you all. Thank you all. HGT Tricks, Taryn will probably try to get him posted tonight.
Yeah.
If not tonight, I mean, I'm gonna throw him a bone. If not tonight, tomorrow, probably I'd say by noon.
Yeah,
So he'll be in here to work.
we'll get it
and
done.
yeah,
I'll try to just power through and do them tonight, but I'm pretty tired.
it's been a long day.
Then I gotta drive. Just post the Jund one. Maybe yeah. I'll at least do the Jund one, but I'll do them all. I'll get them done. No biggie
He's a trooper. So
for the boys.
it's Gruel,
And the
only one
girls.
black source.
It's Gruel,
Hey,
one black sword.
Shout out to Connor for being correct. A blue-red deck would not win.
Oh, I'll Taryn do the
Yeah, prediction.
prediction. Again, have to say thank you to Connor hanging out with us all day, dressed up, dapper gentleman. Thank you so much.
No, my pleasure.
Taryn, great job with the stream. All our staff here at Apex Gaming, what a huge day. All the guys out there running their register and just making everything flow awesome. And again, to our judge, Aaron Hammer, does a fantastic job down here. So again, thank you, viewers. If you like what we do and our content and want to see more of it, we're always improving the stream and improving the shop. So, support the stream any way you can. And, we try to build this for the MTG community.
Yeah.
It's not all about us. It's about the community that we have here.
Tommy Overlord says he'll link the list if you give him 5. So maybe he is a friend of Nathan's that has a list. I don't know. But we'll get. Oh, there it is. He's got a list.
There it is.
Just linked it. So click on that at your own risk. But just kidding. Need a list for LGS Modern Monday? Hell yeah. We'll have Nathan in here and talk to him real quick, do a little wrap up,
Yeah.
and that'll be it for us. But
All right. Chat. Thanks for having me. Thanks for tuning in.
yeah, good stuff, Connor. Oh yeah, yeah.
McDonald's sandwich at like on the left.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was way before me.
Oh jeez. Yeah, we'll be quick. We'll just do a little wrap up. But I just want to say congrats, dude. Congrats. Like that list is sick. Where did you say you mostly like came
It's
up
a
with
brew.
it, or you, that?
A brew in quotations because it's literally like all cards everyone has seen before
Just
and a food pile.
put,
like
put together in a different
brew is
combination.
like
Right.
Yeah, it's a list that I've been doing for a couple weeks.
That's freaking awesome, dude. It looks really strong.
It feels so good,
it's so
and you really get to like
consistent.
outplay people. Like that semifinals game we won.
Well, your line's
Oh
right
my
there.
God,
Like-
dude, I'm like shaking. That matchup's so bad.
Yeah. Dude, who knew that Cookbook has another mode? And you just
Oh yeah,
used
you
it.
spy back a thing. It's so good in the alert.
I was like-
you do that like 2 or 3 times.
I was like, man, he gets to put lifelink on this construct and like get in there, but like,
No, just kill him. I
Yeah.
also missed making 3 foods at that last turn because he was dead anyway.
yeah. But, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
This list is so sick. But we're gonna try. Someone said that they had your list and linked it. But I don't know if it's the actual list or not. It's Tummy Overlord. Do you know them?
Maybe. I'll click on the link in the chat. Can you click on your phone, see? Because it maybe is my list. I've showed some people, but there was a list that top 80'd yesterday, a challenge, which was like, it's a Jund list. This is not a Jund deck. This is red green.
Right, I know.
And the Jund list is playing.
Hey, you cast.
Oh, that is my exact deck list at some point. So my list looks a little different because that's me. So whoever that is, I sent them that deck.
Okay.
That deck list. That's
Cool.
that's my goldfish page. So that's my exact deck list. Yeah. Well, not the
But you've
sideboard.
changed-
I was playing 3 Fury in the sideboard,
Changed a couple things. Okay.
and Fury was fine today. It's really good in a Hammer matchup. It really helps that matchup, but I didn't play against Hammer once.
Sweet. Well, got to get Nathan out of here, and we need to get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah, oh my
so,
God, I'm so hungry.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
congrats
thank you.
again.
Thank you so much for coming.
Tournament's sweet.
Congrats
Thank
on,
you.
on
Always
the moolah.
Come here and play Magic.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, this store's dope.
Sick.
And this deck is sweet. There was the list that top 80 the challenge yesterday morning or yesterday evening was like the same kind of deck. It was playing Tarmogoyfs, but they were playing Ragavans instead of Dragon's Rage channelers. And then they were playing no traverses. They weren't playing the baubles or Pirate Spellbomb in the main.
DXP seems sick.
And they were playing Grist, 2 Grist, and 3 Ren and 6. And I played Ren and 6 in the first iteration of this deck I was trying. And that card was so bad. It's only good in the games where you draw Urza Saga. And the games where you draw Urza Saga, you don't get to cast Ren and 6 until turn 5.
Right.
So
I do want to tell you, we broke 175
Yeah.
viewers for that match.
that's awesome.
That is awesome.
That matchup's really good for this deck, I think.
Yeah, it looked strong for you.
Yeah, just
It looked like
he's
you were
like
in control.
Murktide. I'm like, all right, throw 4 food at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
The deck is just so redundant, and I didn't get to cast a Tarmogoyf in that match, but they cannot kill a Tarmogoyf. They can't do it.
okay.
And the post-board games are really good. They don't really have anything. They have like some artifact hate, like a Braids or whatever, but those don't matter at all.
Right.
And so they're like Soul Guide Lantern typically after the first like Murktide is just lights out. Or if you get to do it before the first Murktide, like when you tutored off a Saga and they just lose.
They can't.
They can't cast a Murktide and
Right.
then DFCs are turned off.
What do you call this deck? Because we were just calling it Jund Asmo, but do you call it like
I just
Jund Kitchen or
red green food.
red green stuff?
Yeah, because
food.
I'm playing. It has black cards in it, but it's Street Wraith and Oval Chase, and you don't cast those. And I'm playing
Hey.
one Overgrown Tomb to cast
You cast the Oval Chase.
the
dude.
Oval
I
Chase.
saw it.
Yeah, you can cast Oval Chase, but only in like the really grindy games or when you have literally nothing else to do.
Yeah. No.
But it's
it's much better.
otherwise
in your
it would be a
hands.
basic. Otherwise that would be a basic forest probably or another
Yeah.
fetch.
Yeah. Sweet.
Probably basic forest.
Well, like we said, congrats on the dough. We'll get you your
Yes.
money and go get
Oh,
some.
yeah.
Go
Get a
get
good
in.
photo and go get some food.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
get a photo real quick and then.
Thank you all
But-
for hanging out.
Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching.